Thank you very much, co-chairs, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to be able to address you representing civil society, and I'm speaking on behalf of ENDA Energy, which is a member of the Global Energy Network. As we meet here to adopt the post-2015 development agenda at this summit of the United Nations, we all know how much consensus has been forged around this post-2015 development agenda, and we wish to make our own contribution to help this agenda become a reality. We need to promote consumption and production patterns that are based on conservation and understanding of nature. In this understanding, it's important to work for a better understanding, added value, and large-scale use of good practices and good models we see around the world that are environmentally friendly and that allow peoples to adopt to climate change whilst preserving ecosystems. We need to have access to sustainable energy through micro-enterprises and micro-service deliverers in order to ensure that we can engage in a path of low-carbon development. We have to beef up the financing available for environmentally friendly development and for adaptation and mitigation in the most vulnerable countries, particularly in the most vulnerable communities who are faced with climate disasters and natural disasters. We need to have an integrated national level strategy in order to ensure that we can have resilient cities and resilient towns. I would like to focus now on the SDGs themselves. The SDGs would not have come about without the mobilization of citizens and civil society. Given that that is the case, each country needs to make sure that specific financing lines are in place for CSO SDG dual development efforts. The SDGs cannot be achieved, for example, in the most vulnerable countries without an ambitious climate change agreement in this coming December in Paris. So we would like to exhort you, distinguished delegates, to remember those two strands, an effective COP21 and the full involvement of civil society organization. COP21 needs to be a success story for the planet, as has this summit on the 2030 agenda has been. Thank you very much. Thank you, says the chair. I give the floor to